Welcome to Gaming Longplays. Today we're going to play a little bit of Final Fantasy Crisis Core Reunion, or Final Fantasy, or it's actually called Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, I do believe. This is the remake or remastered version of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII for PlayStation Portable, but this time I'm gonna play it on Xbox One Series S. No, not Series S, but Series X. I'm really looking forward for this because I did play the game on the PlayStation Portable, but we never finished it on the channel, so I need to do that as well. It's an awesome game. It's an action JRPG game. You play as Zack. It's the events before Final Fantasy VII. It's actually a prequel to that. So if you haven't tried it out, now you've got the perfect chance to actually try it out with a little bit of upgraded game mechanics and all that. So for this episode I'm gonna shorten the video to around 25 to 30 minutes. We'll see how far it gets. Also, another thing that I'm gonna mention real quick is if you do like this video, please click the follow button or subscribe button and the like button, of course. And another thing that I'm actually the thing that I were going to say from the first is that I'm gonna try to do, or I've been thinking about it, I want to do 100% of the side missions because you unlock tons of awesome new materia, stores, equipment and all that that you really could use to fight off a very dangerous boss in the end of the game, or rather said in the end of the side missions, called Minerva. But then again, I really need the best of the best gear to be able to do that, and I don't know if I am so freaking awesome so I can get it on my first gameplay, or my first game, let's see, playthrough, that's the word I search for, my first playthrough of the game. So we'll see if I do 100% side missions. Also the first thing I were going for was to actually take all the achievements along the way that I can get, not the hard defeat the game on the hardest possible difficulty, but all those side missions like join every fan club and all that. But right now, when I'm actually not recording, but when I'm sitting here and looking back on the videos I've created so far, I'm actually on chapter 9, I do believe, chapter 8 or chapter 9. No, not chapter 9, chapter 7 maybe. Anyway, I'm close to the end and I'm feeling like, okay, I might not be able to do this because I'm only level 34 or something with Zack, and it kind of feels like I really need to do a second playthrough and collect all the side missions and all that instead. So we'll see if I go full story where I am at right now, but anyway, enough with where I am right now. Let's talk about this video. So this is the start of Final Fantasy Crisis Core Reunion, and it's an awesome start if you ask me. It starts kind of like Final Fantasy VII, but you, as I mentioned earlier, you're gonna play as Zack this time around, and it kind of feels like more like Final Fantasy VII Remake than actually Final Fantasy VII, the original one.
Hello to you too.
But so all these short FMVs are kept like the original one, except they are kind of pumped up so you can see them in 1080p and 4K and all that. But the game itself has full voiceover now, so there is no text boxes with people speaking. Instead they are actually fully voiced this time around. The visuals are upgraded as well, and the controls are upgraded as well, because you've got more buttons layout on the Xbox, PlayStation 4, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. I do believe this was released for as well, which is also an awesome welcome from me, or to me, or whatever I gotta say about that. But I really enjoy this version over the PlayStation PSP version. Also, you get achievements for this, which is always nice to me. I'm kind of like an achievement hunter sometimes. Anyway, so this is Zack. He's a second-class a soldier right now. His goal is to be a first-class soldier and become a hero. That's his dream, which we are going to follow. But there's a couple of things happening along the way that kind of messes up his dream. Also, I need to check his hair, because where I'm at, I do believe he changed his haircut as well. But I were not so certain of it. Anyway, so we're gonna start up Sector 1 station platform. Like I told you, this is an action JRPG, so you're gonna... I'll just look at the visuals right now, because this scene on the PlayStation Portable is more cartoonish. But this scene right now is way more beautiful. Look at those polygons. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna destroy the Wutai soldiers, which are... Wutai is a place that Shinra is in war with. The Wutai really has it against Shinra. And I would love to tell you why, but I can't. I'm not that dug into the backstory and all that. I do believe that it's something about doing with the Mako reactors and all that. But anyway, we got a little short tutorial on the controls. X attack, RB, guard, A dodge. So the guard button I'm not using that much. I'm more using dodge and attack button and move, of course. But yeah, I kind of like this gameplay. It kind of feels fluid. It kind of feels like you got control over the situation. Sometimes not. And here's a short tutorial on how to use materia or use abilities. I do believe we got a Soul Twister and Pure, as well as... Was that the lightning that I used? I don't know. I do believe we had the lightning. Anyway, so this game is actually made out of the main story, and then you get to travel to different missions if you like to, side missions I call them. And it's kinda, you really need to do the whole side mission thing, because there's a lot of upgrades for your character, like more equipment slots, more material slots and all that. More stores. The stores are the places where you buy more potions and all that, and you can find hidden treasure chests, which also includes rare equipment and all that. You can get more summoning materia. Yeah, there's tons of stuff to collect in the side missions, but I do believe there's kind of like 300 side missions or something, and the later ones, where I'm at, they are 6-star in the difficulty, 6 to 7-star, and I do believe those are kind of difficult to beat. But anyway, here's a little tutorial on how the DMW works. I have no freaking idea how that works, the digital mind wave, but it's kind of like a roulette table. It will spin, and when you get a specific number of the 3, I think there's like 3 7s or something, you level up. If you get 3 portraits of the same character, you do a limit break, which is always so awesome, because they overly they heal you up, they heal your mana, they heal your ability points. Yeah, and they will break your health bar as well and heal you more than you actually have as max health. Let's see this, we got a chain slash right now, so let's jump in and do this chain slash. Chain slash level 3. Also you get more SP for that. Not sure what SP is shortened for, but yeah, let's do it. 3,000. 300 or 3,000 spirit points. Ah, spirit points, that's right, spirit points. I knew it. So we're facing off the first boss here, Behemoth. It's not that difficult if you play on normal. Yeah, here's a little tutorial on the numbers. So let's see, level up. There's nothing about level up, I think. No, it doesn't say anything about it. one level. Ah, there is the tutorial. One level, but I didn't have the time to read it. Sorry about that. I just play this game casually, not thinking that much about it. If I get to a difficult area, I try to level up a little bit before attempting it again. I'll level up my materia as well, because each materia has 5, I do believe it's 5 upgrade points or levels before it gets maximized. The higher level, the higher... sorry about that. The higher damage output or healing output. But I'm not even sure how it levels up the materia. It's through the DMW table, but yeah, that's probably about all I know. And here's a favorite character from Final Fantasy VII showing up.
What is this?
Sephiroth. Do you believe they changed the voice actor for Zack this time around?
It's over.
Because I kind of feel he has a kind of goofy voice this time, but I don't really remember him having a goofy voice back on the PlayStation Portable. Angeal, I kind of feel like it's the same, but not Zack. Sephiroth, I cannot remember actually. I need to check this out if it's the same voice actor or not. But our boy Zack just got his ass kicked. Lucky for us, Angeal is there and saving us. With Zack's broken sword as well.
Angeal.
So yeah, this was just a VR mission. Virtual reality system or something. VRS. So this was just a training mission for Zack and he kind of failed. But then again, he faced off against Sephiroth. Who would have won that?
Training's over.
Cloud, maybe?
Why? You serious? I was just getting warmed up.
Zack.
This story also takes a lot of twists and turns, changing who's the main evil and all that.
If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams.
But then again,
and honor.
not who's the main evil, but the main antagonist. But it changes focus sometimes, or a lot of times. First you have the war with Wutai, and then Wutai surrenders, and then there's Genesis and all that. I'm not gonna spoil this game all too much now. I'm gonna be quiet about that. You'll see again through every part that I upload. You can follow the story from there. Embrace your dreams. Clade the prologue. And I do believe there's like 10 chapters or something. And the main game can kind of be beaten under 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours,
You seem a little
if you
on
just
Can you
plow
blame
through
me?
it.
All this training and no assignments, like they're
And as you can
hanging me
see,
out to
Zack is kind
dry.
of restless
You must be pretty
all
busy
the time.
with everyone off base.
He's kind of like a goofy
Off
side
base?
of Cloud.
Wait, haven't you heard? There's been a mass desertion at Soldier.
And here they kind of mention what's coming up with Genesis.
One of
There's
the
been a
firsts
mass
has deserted. Took a bunch of seconds and thirds with it. All from Wutai.
desertion from
Motive,
Soldier.
goal, all a mystery right now. This
No one
mass
knowing
soldier
why.
Desertion is why your training's on hold. Whoa, a first.
Zack, you're up.
Yeah, finally. Time for some real action.
Yes. It'll be your show.
Yes!
But before we tackle this mission, we're going to get a little bit of tutorial that you can claim items between missions from the soldier stash or something. You're gonna meet up the soldier director,
Zack,
Lazard.
it's good to finally meet face to face. Lazard, director of Soldier.
Hey,
On to business.
So there's Genesis,
Soldier first class.
the
Genesis.
reason to why a lot of first,
Months ago,
second, or a lot
you went
of
missing
second and
during a
thirds
mission in Wutai.
are deserting.
Know anything about this?
not a clue.
The mission is currently stuck in limbo. That's why we've decided to send you.
To Wutai?
Yes. This war has gone on long enough.
I've recommended you for first.
Oh, Angeal! I love you, man! Angeal!
Don't make me regret this, Zack.
Sir.
Once you're packed, you'll leave at once.
I'm gonna try to be a little bit quieter on the cinematics,
We go straight to
so you can listen to what they are saying and all that. Right now there's nothing that important, they're just going through the mission, and that you need a little bit of tutorial what to do in between
Zack,
missions. This is about
anything you wanna
collecting
Just
items
ask.
from the soldier stash,
First,
as well
we
as
should
that you
really
can
go
take
over
under
combat.
side missions as well.
You probably got a handle on it in training, but I sent you a mail explaining the basics. Take
And
a
I can't
look,
really
okay?
remember when I played this game the last time. I think it's kind of like 2 or 3 years ago that I underwent this game on the PlayStation Portable. I don't know why I never finished it, because I really think and believe that it was pretty fun. So I'm not sure.
So,
Kunzel.
did you read it?
So that's for Zack's friend, I do believe.
Thoughts? I mean,
Or kinda
I doubt
friend.
you'd get it all in one read.
That is so not true.
Well, it's there if you want to review. Oh, the materia you were using during training has been taken back. Powerful materia have to be earned.
So yeah, he tells us the
Those
magic we,
are the
or the
soldier
material we
rules.
used were taken back because it was just a
Now,
training mission.
let's talk
So
about
now I need
missions.
to earn my own
Various
materia,
services
kind of
Shinra
like that.
provides for civilians.
There's also
Those are
something
what we
called
call
materia
missions.
fusion, but we are not getting
take
that
on missions,
right away.
you
We're
first
gonna
have to
earn it
register your
through side
information
missions, I
on the
believe,
mission board.
which are pretty useful, if you ask me.
Once
It
registered,
lets
you
you,
can look up
if
mission
you have two
information on
fire
your handset.
magic and
I'll show
you
you how to
convert
register on the
them,
board.
they can
Come on.
become either Fyra, or if you have maxed them out both of them, it will become Fyraga. So that's a way to actually earn better magic or better materia faster than it would be taken to just find them. Or it could take longer to actually earn
Now that
it
you're
as well,
officially
because
registered,
some
we should
materia
try a
are
mission.
a true
Oh,
pain to
yeah.
actually convert.
Good idea.
But it's a good
The
way
save
to
points
actually
that way.
start
If you're not completely
experimenting
sure about
with your
something,
materia,
read the tutorial mail that I sent you.
and to get the better version of kind of like HP up. You can get HP plus up, or HP plus plus up. So there's different grades of those as well. So it's kind of worth checking out the materia section. So here I'm just checking out my buffs, how much attack I have, vitality I have, how to check out missions and all that. Yeah, and I bought the biggest version of this. I got black fire, black cure, black blizzard, black thunder, dark fire, dark blizzard, dark thunder. And I didn't feel like actually use them, because it kind of were like it kind of felt like cheating, because I want to earn my own materia. I want to be able to get it myself. Usually when I get those pre-order bonuses like better equipment from start, I'd rather not use it because I want to fill out the game the way it is supposed to do. But if I play the game like multiple times, then I can use it, but not the first time when I start playing. So here's a little bit about the limit gauge, I don't know how to pronounce that. If you have low, DMWs are not probably to happen, but if you do have heavenly, it will happen often, and you want it to be at heavenly as much as you can. So yeah, here's the first mission. It's a training mission, nothing difficult. You need to beat them. You get spirit points from beating them, but not as much if you use a DMW or a limit break. The higher the level of the DMW, the higher spirit points you get as well. And each time it starts rolling again, you get minus 10 spirit points, so it costs 10 spirit points. But it kind of feels like you're never gonna be able to drain it totally, because it costs magic points or spirit points as well to merge materia and all that. But we are coming up to the end point of the first video here, and I kind of feel like 25 minutes or around 25 minutes is actually perfect. It's a shorter video, and I really do hope you enjoy to have the shorter ones, because that means I can produce more videos more often than I can if I kind of like commentate on a 2-hour video. That kind of takes a long time to actually to be able to do that. So that means the videos will not be uploaded as often as 25 minutes. And it kind of feels like 25 minutes is a golden rule of YouTube videos. It's not too long, it's not too short, it's kind of, yeah, fine. But we'll see if I stick with the 25-minute golden rule here, or if I actually do longer videos. But the first ones will probably be around 25 minutes. Hopefully that is. So yeah, here his console is telling us about, yeah, the soldier stash that I'm supposed to collect from. I kind of forget about it, but usually I do run inside here and pick it up. If you check the minimap, it will be highlighted with a yellow marker, and yellow markers are an indication that there's a side mission nearby, or yeah, let's call that side missions as well. So always check the minimap or the map if there's any missions to take care of before going on to, I don't know, the main story. There's a lot of things you can actually miss if you do not check the map and do every little bit, and if you do not do them good enough, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of achievements telling you to be perfect on so yeah, that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to click the subscribe and like button. Bye!